Welcome to the 2024 Chillicothe High School Junior Class President Debate. Today, I present to you our candidates. Please say who you are, which party you are with, and if you are running for president or if you are a part of the presidential cabinet.
My name's Ryan Vitito. I am with the Democratic Party of McGlone and Landon Pitt, and I am a campaign member.
My name is Benton Myers. I'll be running Democratic with Mick and Landon Pitt, and I will be the Secretary of State.
Hi, I'm Landon Pitt, and I am with the Democratic Party, and I'm the Vice President candidate.
I am Mick Monk. I'm with the Democratic Party, and I'm running for president.
I am Truett D. McGlone, and I'm running for president out of the Republican Party. My vice president, handsome Connor Bolin, is not here, so I'm just going to pass it on to Jet.
My name is Jet W. McAllister, and I'm running with Truett under the Republican Party. I am the district attorney.
I am Austin Tayo. I'm a part of the Republican Party with Truett. I am running as his Secretary of State.
Welcome, candidates and cabinet members.
Before we move on, I'd like to formally introduce myself.
Hello, Dave.
I'm Mick.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Dave.
I'm Mick.
I don't think
Hi,
that's your
Dave.
real name.
Now, you are going to be posed a series of questions by the audience and by myself. I am the French minister, a U.S. minister to France. That's who I am, Madam Massie. I would like to know, so you're the candidate, correct? You're running for president? You are. Mick, could you please share with us your campaign slogan?
Pick Mick. That will do the trick.
It's deep. I like it.
You're not alone. Vote for Truett McGlone.
Anybody happen to know the other candidates? No?
Don't play, vote for left.
Yep. All right. So, why is it important that you win the presidency?
Ooh, that's a good question. Why is it important that I win? Well, I think I can do great things for this school, Madam Massie.
Such as?
I think I can create strong connections within the community via student athletics. You know, speaking of student athletics, shout out soccer team. I see you, Isaac. I see you, Mercer. Shout out soccer team. I mean, you know, we're going places. I want to make the next generation the hardest working generation that America's ever seen. And we can do that right here in Chillicothe. Do you want me to say what I want to do, basically? Like,
Up to the audience.
do you guys want to hear my ideas?
Yeah. Okay, can you please take the podium?
I will, of course, Madam Massie. Woo. Oh, yes. I am wearing pants. Gymshark, shout out Gymshark. Nice shorts, fit well, $25. All right. So, my beliefs for this school, I think sports are very important. I think sports allow kids to face adversity and create problem-solving skills. So I love sports. I love student athletes. Shout out all student athletes and band members. Band members are also fantastic. That counts in my umbrella. You know, band, instruments. I love music. I take piano class. I want to add more business and entrepreneurship classes. I want our students to know what they're going to do within the world. I think that we can create strong working students within this school. And then lastly, you know, I believe that this country was built off of something that I still believe in. I think every student should know their natural rights and practice their natural rights. And I do believe in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I think this is a beautiful country. We have beautiful freedoms, and I think we need to appreciate them. What? You want to do the pledge now?
Could you lead us since you're
All right.
independent? Yeah. Ready? It's right there.
All right, ready? Everybody saying with me too? I'm not just by myself?
Yep. Yeah.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty or justice for all.
because you asked for me to support your campaign, which that will be decided, my $1 million will be decided at the end of this class. One of your requirements was that you create a sketch or a drawing of me and Mr. Kearns with you as president. It's there on my board. Could you please take it off and show it to the camera and pass it around, please? It's all right. It's a painter's
Can I
tape.
say something about it?
Yep, go ahead.
So I don't quite have the drawing expertise as my attorney here does. Jed's a great drawer if you've never seen it. But I do take a class taught by a wonderful woman, Mrs. Vanessa George. So I do know how to graphic design and, put this masterpiece together. Show the camera. That's what it meant to do. So if you guys just want to pass it, to show you guys. I feel like JB, did you get it?
Show the camera.
I did show the camera, showing everybody. This side over here. Mr. Weaver, yep, you guys got it? You guys got it? Believe it or not, it is edited. I know, it's crazy.
I look filtered. Yes, I appreciate it.
I thought it was real.
Thank you very much. Candidate McGlone. Now, would you please pass it off to your next
Got this one.
up? This is
Get him, Dave.
candidate Mick Monk running for Democratic ticket.
Yep.
Democratic ticket. Mr. Monk.
All right, so I stand for the Democratic nominee. I'm the, hold on. And before we get going, I'd like to formally introduce one of my forgotten cabinet members, Ava Hickman Beck.
Camera person.
And I would like to also point out that one of my cabinet members could have unfortunately not make it here today, Sarah Johansson. And yeah, is there any questions to start off with?
I'm open the floor to you.
What do you stand for, Mick?
What I stand for?
What do you stand for?
I stand for the people.
What are you going to do for the school?
What I'm going to do for the school? So I don't think sports are as big of a priority as they need to be. I want to expand upon our art programs and band, music, orchestra, and like you see schools with $1 million investments in sports. They look like D1 colleges. This is not what we stand for here at Chillicothe. We are trying to put the student in front of athlete, student athlete. And another thing I stand for, I'm trying to expand upon the free lunch program to free take-home dinners. And that would be accessible to everybody in here. It's most importantly for the children in need.
More questions from the audience. Mr.
Currently, 750 students live in our district but go to school other places. What are your ideas for Border Patrol to ensure that that doesn't happen?
So, as you know, we kind of do have a problem with that. I mean, our very own Republican candidate just transferred from UNYOTA.
I lived in this district, though.
Good save.
I did live in Chillicothe District.
Do you think we should build a wall?
Yes.
No,
Chain link
that's
fence?
not what I stand for.
Do you think that the process to get into the school should be easier?
No, it's already pretty easy as it is. And I think people come here because this is the greatest school in the county. We have the best sports. We have the best academics, and we want to continue to expand upon that.
I have a question. Do we have the best teachers?
Of course. Any more questions?
Do you have anything that you'd be recommending to do to bring back the student-led coffee cabinet that we used to have, the coffee closet?
You know, I haven't actually thought about that yet, but I know I always hear teachers complaining about it. You know what? I will genuinely respond to that if I can become the president of the United States. Or of the Chillicothe and I'm sorry that we can't do nothing about it now. Our former president didn't do a very good job at that.
Are you hating on Avery Miller?
Whoa.
No, of course not.
We voted Avery Miller into office and we're happy with that vote.
No.
There is things that the Libertarian Party cannot offer that the Democratic Party can offer.
Good response.
I'm about to throw it.
What thing?
Like I said, the school lunch program, we can expand upon that. We're here for you. We're not here for anybody else.
What about leaving during lunch and coming back?
Leaving during lunch and coming back. That's a hard one because every kid needs lunch. Every kid. We want to provide.
Well, what I'm saying is like, if kids who need lunch provided to them could stay, but kids who want to leave and come back could.
Yeah. We would set a program where we don't, of course, we don't want outsiders coming in to get lunch. And we are here for you. We're here for everybody in the Chillicothe School District. We look out for our community.
So you just said you didn't want outsiders.
Madam Massie, can I take a stand?
Hang on. You can't answer the question.
All right.
I thought there was a question back here. Is there a question back here? Anybody have a question? Over there?
How do you get this?
Are we good?
What's your stance on universal health care
Well,
for the school?
I think we have a good program going with Miller Care.
Okay.
And I think we want to continue to expand upon that.
Is that an extension of Miller Care in college?
No, and that's exactly what we want to provide them.
Okay.
What is Miller Care?
Our former president, Avery Miller, installed a program called Miller Care.
And what does it do?
It provides health care, free health care for everybody in the school district.
Any other questions? Over there.
So despite saying that the Libertarian Party doesn't really do very well, you just stated that you want to improve, like expand upon.
See, every party does something good. Every party does something good. We were trying to filter out the bad. And I think that's where the Democratic Party can really expand upon ideas. We are here for you. We are here for you. Nobody else.
Any other questions for candidate Monk? No? Thank you.
Should I turn it to Vice President?
Yes, you can.
Appointed Vice President for today, Chad McAllister.
oh, well, I was going to bring...
You go ahead. You got
Oh, yeah, bring me up.
I was going to bring all my two cabinet members up.
That's fine.
Austin. We have two other ones. They're not here, though. So I want to bring Austin up here. So Noah, on what you were saying about the party's Libertarian Party, Austin was a candidate in the primary election for the Libertarian Party. And that's why I kind of went and grabbed him, because I do also believe in some of the things that they believe, like kind of making your own schedule and being your own individual person with your personal liberties. And Austin, do you just want to talk about how you kind of believe in what I believe as well?
Yes, I would love to. A big goal here at Chillicothe is to get to the next step. And what is the next step for all students? The next step is college, or what are you going to do after high school? A lot of people don't answer those questions, and it's a responsibility that a lot of people are not ready for. And high school, it doesn't really set you up necessarily the way that it's supposed to be. With the Libertarian Party, my ideals are pretty simple. They were, as well. I am now a Republican, but it was open campuses, more individualized for the students. And I think that as a Republican, now looking back on my libertarian beliefs, Truett's ideals as a Republican and my reflected ideals as a libertarian are best for the students, because I feel that it sets up our future, and that is what is very important in the end, going to college and just doing what you need to do after high school, just setting yourself up. And that's what the Republican Party will do for you.
Thank you, Mr. Rod.
It's beautiful.
You want to say something?
Absolutely.
Okay. Here we go.
Thank you, Austin. Okay, when you think of president, it's the leader. Okay, so the leader. But then when you think of True McGlone and Jet McAllister, you might think of the two starting middle linebackers of the Chillicothe football team with all FSC honors. And to be a linebacker, you have to be a leader. You have to lead the defense. You have to lead the team almost. And with that being said, Truett did a fine job leading our defense this season, and he will do a fine job leading Chillicothe City Schools into the right direction in this coming debate. And you guys need to vote for Truett McGlone, all right?
Next question.
He got a question.
I can't answer him.
We didn't even make playoffs.
Listen, here's the thing.
You know what?
Here's the thing. I knew that question was coming. Despite the record, we held most teams on our schedule to the least amount of points they scored the entire season. Our defense held London, which went 10-0, and made the playoffs, won their first playoff game to the least amount of points they scored the entire season.
What you're saying is, when all comes against you, you'll stay.
We prevail. True McGlone is a fantastic leader when it comes to being the underdog. We played Miami Trace. They were a 30-point. They were supposed to win by 30 points, and we beat them. That's what real presidents do.
For homecoming.
Yeah. He has a rebuttal. Go ahead.
Oh.
How exactly does performing in the football field perceive to being a president?
I got it. As Jet mentioned within that speech, it is about leadership, and that's why I so strongly believe in athletics and marching band and different competitive sports, is because you have to step into a leadership role, you have to control a team. And so, especially as Noah said, not in a negative way, but, we weren't the best football team out there. And so, when you're not performing well, you're playing tough opponents, you can get down on yourself. Guys can be upset, they can not want to play, they can perform less. So you got to keep guys up, and that was almost my job, was to keep everything controlled while keeping myself controlled. I got to keep myself in it, keep everybody else in it, and I think that's what I can do as a president. I can keep my head, and I can allow others to believe in this school.
To make CHS great again.
To make CHS great again. Any other questions? Isaac Hurley?
I would like to see both candidates perform their best dance.
Do you want to see me? Because my secretary, or my attorney here, Jet, is a tremendous dancer.
I say we shall wait that for the end.
The end? Okay.
I mean, I can.
That's a great question.
There's some Fortnite emotes that my hips don't lie, man. Sorry.
Question?
Yes.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
That's, oh my gosh. You know what? I will give an answer here, and it might seem like I'm trying to sugarcoat it.
Are those pineapples on your shirt?
No, they're roses.
Okay, just checking.
They're roses. I don't think it tastes bad on pizza, but it's not my first choice. That's my answer. So does it belong on pizza? It can.
Mr. Monk, does pineapple belong on pizza?
It's 50-50 shot.
You can come up here.
50-50 shot.
Okay, so you see, this is actually something I can agree with. I mean, I kind of like fruit on pizza. It's not my first choice.
There's other fruits.
There's other fruits?
What do you think the sauce is made out of? It's made out of a fruit.
Is anyone saying that tomato sauce doesn't belong on pizza?
You're a monster. Who would say such a thing?
Who would say
But-
that?
What do you think? You like it?
I mean, I personally think it's good, but it's still not my first choice.
Okay. How about your cabinet? Do they have anything to say?
Come up here.
Because we're going to be wrapping up. The period ends at 48, and we want to give a chance for your final pitches.
All right. So I kind of want to get back to the point about student athlete. Student comes first. And I don't think the Republican Party is doing a very good job at that. They are trying to make a connection between the band and sports. That's not how it is. The band is an arts program.
It's an arts program.
But the band is you can do
marching band is sport.
The band supports our team and keeps it. It's literally like it's like commentation in the high school form.
Okay, he's entitled to his opinion. Go ahead. We will fact check that, please. We'll get fact checkers. Can you check that for us on the band?
Correct on the state of the marching band not technically being.
Okay, go ahead.
But we don't think they're going to provide our students academically. And that's what comes first, is academics. We want to make sure kids are performing in the classroom, not just on the field.
Do you think there should be a higher GPA requirement for all athletes then if you're a student athlete first?
See, that's a hard one. It would really be hard to move the GPA up because we don't want to be the party that makes the tipping point harder for those student athletes.
Okay. And your cabinet, go ahead. Do you have any?
My Vice President, Landon Pitt.
Hi, I'm Landon Pitt.
Questions for the Vice President?
Any questions?
How do you plan on finding the money to support the arts programs?
We're fundraising right now.
Through endorsements?
Yeah, through endorsements and going around getting money from various sources.
As of right now?
Yeah, who's your biggest supporter right now?
Our biggest supporter right now is Mr. Richardson.
Mr. Richardson. Mr. Ritchie?
And we are endorsed by Matthew Buckner.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are endorsed by Buckner,
Okay.
one of our chemistry teachers,
Okay.
who also teaches physical science.
Anybody else?
And hand it off to Secretary of State, Benton Myers.
How's it going? All right. So I think one of the things that we really overlook as a school is our arts program. We have objectively some of the best musicians and artists that go to this school, and they go out and they do amazing things. Lucas Mettler, he's going to Wright State, and he's probably the most talented musician I know.
He went to Allstate.
He went to Allstate for percussion, yeah.
Ohio State University.
And we also got Evelyn Vidito. She's an amazing musician. We got Luke Hirschler, also an amazing musician. And the marching band recently got a superior at state. All that hard work is going into something amazing. And I'd like to thank Ms. Turon for being an amazing director, truly carrying the arts program and everyone. And Mr. Stasko, he's also an amazing teacher. Mr. Burns, I thank all of those people. Every day I walk down through that every day I walk through the music wing and I see them and I wave at them, I say hi, ask them how their day is. And it always makes me feel better because I know they're supporting their students. And I know our art teachers up all the way over there, they help our students. And they're some of the greatest people I know. I love Miss Betts. She's always full of energy. Every day I see her. And we got students like Danny Manasco going out of their way to do theater. We got Zach, an amazing actor. And we got former students like Ellie Kokenauer, some of the best actors I've met. We got Noah McAdams over there, Aaron, and hold on. We also got Hendrix Myers.
Oh my God.
He's majoring in, I think, theater. He's doing a double major. It's going to be, I think, like teaching and theater. But we've got so many people who have developed and grown through these awesome art programs. And as in my position, I'd like to see those grow, especially under mixed wing. Yeah, I'd like to hear.
I'm coming up here with you guys if you don't mind. I'm gonna turn this towards you, Mr. Monk.
Yeah.
Mr. Monk, Mick, if that's even your real name, David. You said, I don't care about academics as much as I do sports.
I never claimed that. We never claimed that.
Did he not? Did he not say that?
I never said you.
Focusing more on the athletics than you.
All right, sorry. All right.
not.
Let me correct myself. You believe that I am focusing more on athletics than I do academics, and that's just false. It's a false claim, sir. As I said earlier, when I was the first one to talk, I said that I want to install more business classes, entrepreneurship classes for this school. I'm not going to repeat myself. You guys already heard it. But also, Austin, within the Libertarian Party, I want to make school, I want kids to make their own schedules. I want school to be enjoyable. I want kids to make it to the next level. But when I'm talking about sports, I'm not sure, everybody, I know there's a lot of athletes in here. Coop, Mason, on this side as well. Tay, Triton. Football means a lot to me.
I know.
And so that's why I think sports are extremely important, because they build connections within the school as well as to the community. I mean, Mason, how many people were at the soccer game?
I'd say over 200.
And where was it?
It was an hour away.
And some of them were watching online,
Yeah.
cheering for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Coop, how many people go to basketball games? A lot. Sports can tie into this community.
True.
Yeah,
I
Mace.
think there's a correlation between respect for our students and the success of our sports programs.
You know what?
From other schools, I mean.
You mean from outside?
Yeah, from other schools. Like they look at Chillicothe as less than because we've had some bad sports seasons recently.
I think so. I think that's almost the identity that this school can receive from those type of people. Like I am from Unioto, transferred here freshman year, and I have Unioto friends. Unioto has a very successful football team, and they look down upon me because of our performance on the football team, and they look down upon our baseball team. Basically, sports that I play. I'm sorry that I'm using myself as an example. That's just what I play. I play football and baseball.
So wouldn't building a wall keep them out?
It will, and that's why we need to build a wall as soon as possible, as soon as I'm in.
I would like to.
But yes, Mason, I agree with you. I think sports performances are very important, and obviously that's not everything within school, but I think, having better sports programs will have the school look a little more prestigious. You look at the Columbus schools. You just played St. Francis de Sales. You hear a name like St. Francis de Sales, you're like, dang. You're like, that you're cooked. You know that you're cooked, They have a good squad. You look at any old and Tangy school. You see that on your schedule, you're like, crap. It's because they have good sports, and they also probably have amazing academics. It's probably expensive to go there every year. And so I'm trying to make a public school version of those schools, a prestigious place with prestigious sports and prestigious academics. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
I'll let you respond. Due to the time, we will need to be wrapping up. I'll give you a chance, about 1 minute to respond, and then I need candidates' closing arguments for the vote, and then I will award my support to a candidate.
So, I agree with a lot what Truett just said, but why does it have to be that way? Why? Why do schools have to look at us in a sports way? Why can't they look at us as being a prestigious academic school? Why can't they look at us that way? And I get we're a public school, but I really think that we can make academics stronger. And another thing is, we have OST testing every year. We think we can find ways to move on from that. We can't avoid it, but there's visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learning. We want to provide for all of them. And
Could we start with the dance moves?
I mean,
For that?
Mick, do you want to take it away? You're already standing.
I think you guys do it.